Northwest Minnesota. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Dory Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd down carry for Jones. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He'll get this to Jefferson. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They give to Jones, right side. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Jalen Carter. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The throw is caught. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone and getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air, it's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Jones once more. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Eagles. Behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. Juke the defender. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They send a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
First down throwing for Hurts. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw, here's Darnold. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Smith able to put it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man, and that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Look at the sideline. That's Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Vikings 10, Eagles nothing.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
at their own 18-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Hurts now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. A tremendous return. He got 31 yards. And the Vikings are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. It's Jones on the toss. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 30 on 2nd down. He's on the move. Now he takes it.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. That's into the hands of Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts setting up to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He breaks the tackle. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That pass caught by Dotson. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. He's got Smith. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hurts throwing again. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has a man, it's Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. A physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Complete to Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end now. Counter play, Jones. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now a give up the middle to Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Hopkinson reels it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings up by just a couple of points. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense. Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.